Okay guys, welcome back. And in the last tutorial we had seen all about the app router and using it with normal URLs. So next we will see how to just take in parameters from the URL. So basically it is like damn easy with this app router. So all you want to do is that you have to just kind of make a new element, and I'll just make a new element straight ahead. I'll name this element as my path extractor. I know it's a kind of long name, but still. And as I told you, you wanna not just include it in the elements.html file, so please don't do that. And once this dialog box shows you here, I'll just type in n. Okay, so that it's not included in this elements.html file. And if I just go ahead and see in the elements.html file, this newly created element, that is my path extractor, is not present. So all I have to do now is that first thing, I'll just go into this my route and I'll give this a new route. Okay, so my path. Okay, and then I'll just give in a variable. So I told you to kind of give this whole thing a variable type thing, so I'll just name this an ID, and before this thing you have to notice that I've given here a colon. So this thing will just tell this is that this thing is going to be a variable and not just kind of any discrete value. Okay, so next thing is just include those things, extractor. Okay, and I'll just copy paste. Okay, and maybe I'll just modify all these things so that you can see a bit better. Okay, so now we have just done all this, and the last thing that you have to do is that you just increase the font size again. Okay, so and put this whole thing in the h1 tag. Okay, x paste, and the last thing that we have to do is that we have to just print out the ID. Okay, so since out here in the my route we have named this variable as an ID, we are printing out an ID out here. Okay, so just in case it was something like my jack or someone's any variable out here, so if in this case it was my ASDF. Okay, I've just kind of copied anything or typed anything from the keyboard and just paste it out here. So once I just do that, okay, and the next thing or the last thing that you will have to do is just kind of give this whole thing a route or kind of a URL. So I'll name this thing as, let's see what we have actually named it here, in the my route file, my route. So I've given this path and /asdf. Okay, so I'll just rename it back again to ID so that it looks cleaner. Okay. And the last thing, just with the path and then an ID of anything, so I'll just put in here like 3 or maybe 2. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and see what happens now. Okay, so we can see that I'll just name it as path extractor. Okay, so now you can see that everything is working like it was earlier. Okay, so if you just click on users, hello from users is actually shown here. If I just click on contact, hello from contact, so as I click on path extractor, not only it should give this something like, okay, from hello from bar, because out here this is bar, so I just rename this again. Okay, so a lot of renaming out here. Okay. And if I just click on this path extractor, it should not only show us a hello from path extractor but also give this an ID. So as soon as I click out here, you can see hello from path extractor is actually shown, and this given is an ID that we have passed through the URL. If I just passed in through the URL something like 20,000 and give this an enter, you can see that this is not actually 20,000, it's much larger than that, but still for an example. Okay, so if I just type in any name also out here, if I type in something like Nike, you can see so that this thing is actually working. So you can just see that how easy it is with app router. And how to extract variables kind of quite easily. You don't have to put in anything like a data router or anything kind of iron pages and all those messy things. Just include the app router file, and wherever you want you may just make a new element totally, or include it directly in the index.html file, and then include the different elements one by one. So basically we are done in the app with the app router, and just a few more things are left, and I'll just show you in the next tutorial what I was actually talking about, the usage of the app router in case of data saving. So definitely stay tuned for the next tutorial, guys, and keep subscribing to the channel and keep liking the videos, and thank you.